Alright, how is everybody doing? Sorry I'm running a couple minutes late there, guys. Wrapped up. Took me longer than I thought. Just getting everything open here. We got your filler line, plenty of fulls. See if we can get a couple breaks in here. Alright, dog took us to 11 there. Thank you. Very hectic, man. I'll tell you what, man. There was some real fucking bullshit, man. I had the fucking COVID fucking police dealing with that fucking bullshit all day. Had to take my mom in, and my throat's been bothering me, and I was coughing and everything. Next thing you know, they're fucking trying to force me to fucking take the fucking test and everything. So I took the fucking test, came back negative, and then they're trying to force me to take the fucking shot and shit like this. And I'm just like, dude, I'm like, you don't know my fucking medical history. Fuck you. And I mean, it was some bullshit, man. I mean, it was literally fucking, yeah. So it was, yeah, I mean, it was some real fucking bullshit, man. You know, taking the test is one thing. That's not a big deal. It's like them trying to force the fucking shot on me and shit. And I mean, they were fucking pushing and fucking pressuring. They did not want to let me fucking leave. I mean, it was some bullshit, man. I mean, it literally wasn't until I was like, hey, man, I'm gonna start fucking punching people. You know, that they were just like, okay, you know, let them fucking go, all right, you know, and shit like that. I mean, it was fucking insane, man. I was just like, yo. I mean, you know, they're like, well, you know, you like sports, huh? They're like, well, don't you see how Aaron Rodgers even caught it and all this kind of stuff, and that he should have been vaccinated and all this kind of shit. And I'm just like, hey, lady, there's been fucking 30 fucking, even more than 30. There have been 50 fucking players in the league who were vaccinated who came down with it. Okay, Aaron Rodgers is the only one who wasn't vaccinated who came down with it. So don't tell me how fucking great the shot's gonna do me, okay? Fuck you, leave me the fuck alone. I gotta go. You know, I explained to them, I'm like, you know, I think the coughing is because of the, you know, I've got the heat on and, you know, the heater's on and stuff, and it dries out the air. And with my, you know, with my shrunken esophagus, you know, it just, you know, it sort of grinds and just makes me cough a little bit, you know. I'm like, I think that's what's causing it, you know. And they were just like, well, we got to test you, and da 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 da. You know, and I'm finally like, fine, just fucking test me. Then I got to sit through that shit, and then they come back and they're like, well, you know, they literally came in with the shots and everything. They're like, well, we're going to immunize you. And I'm like, the fuck you are. I'm like, the fuck you are. You know, I told them, I'm like, it's, you know, I said, you know, I said, hey, if you could fucking assure me, I'm like, but you can't. No doctors have been able to. So you know, I'm like, believe me, I would love to take it, but you know, I'm like, I am one of those fucking persons who, you know, could have a very, very bad reaction, and I ain't willing to take that risk yet. You know, I'm like, I'll take it when I fucking deem it necessary, and not fucking before. Fucking bullshit, man. Well, they weren't just pushing hard, ragtag. They were fucking being fucking bullying and fucking. It wasn't just hard, man. They were fucking being total fucking cocksuckers. I was getting so mad. I mean, literally, like I said, it wasn't until like I started saying, "Hey, man, you better fucking start calling security because if I ain't out of here in fucking another 5 or 10 minutes," I was like, I'm gonna start fucking punching people. I'm like, you know, you better fucking let me go. You know, you better let me go or call the fucking cops. I guess this is fucking bullshit. Come on, guys. We got 11 left in the filler. Plenty of balls. Sorry I was a couple minutes late there, but like I said, I was dealing with some bullshit. Come on, folks. 11 left in our filler. We are trying to get something moving here tonight. Yeah, she's, man, it's, like I said, my mom thing's just not good. Like I said, man, she's just, she's 85 and she's just not improving. Just things keep going downhill slowly and slowly, man. It's just, believe me, that's the other thing. It's like I'm all stressed out, and then these people pulling their shit. I was just like, ugh. Yeah, it's a bit crazy. It's like she keeps retaining like water, which may not sound bad, but if you had saw like how much, I mean, it's literally like almost like gallons, man. It's like she looks like she gained 100 fucking pounds overnight, you know? I mean, like even her eye, like around her eyes, like gets really big and bulgy, and it's really fucking weird, man. Yeah, well, it's just one of the 50 friggin' things she's got going on right now, too. So it's like, you know, it's, yeah, so they can't, like, get her pills or whatever right. And, you know, which you can't blame them for. I mean, you know, it is sort of the guessing game. But yet, you know, like I said, it's like she'll do okay for a couple days, and then all of a sudden, bam, it's right back to where she was. 11 fillers. Plenty of fulls left, guys. See if we can get this filler going and we can reline it. The other thing, my damn internet was out for a good chunk of the night, and you know, a good chunk of the day. Again, I mean, I had to leave probably about 12:30 or so, and it was still friggin' out. I just saw something that said, I guess it was out across 5 states or 6 states. It says breaking 6 states, including Illinois, are facing a massive Comcast outage. The service is down across the Chicago area. And it lasted a long time too, man. Well, they say service was restored at 11 a.m., but like I said, I left at I think it was 12:30 or something, and it was still out here. My TV, everything was out, man. I also said started about 11 a.m. Probably started about 4 for me. So like like I said, it was probably out 8 hours, man. Yeah, that'll be nice, Rag. Hmm. All right. Someone get us moving here, everybody. Come on, guys. No one's talking. Nobody's doing anything here. Let's see if we can get something breaking, guys. Tuesdays usually aren't this bad. Hopefully we get a few more people hitting the room and can get something breaking here tonight. No. Yeah, you see, so like Nick Chubb and Felton both tested positive for COVID. And they're both vaccinated. So again, everybody making such a big deal over Aaron Rodgers, man. You know, like, oh, you know, you blew the Packers season and did all this kind of shit. And it's just like, dude, you know, how many people have come down with that who are vaccinated? You know, what's the difference? I mean, it's okay to come down with it if you're vaccinated, but it's not if you're not. I mean, what the hell kind of sense is that, man? It's fucking computer keeps trying to restart here, man. Hopefully that'll stop that. Yeah, I don't know where the hell everybody's been these last couple days. Tonight we got a brutally slow start there, though. It's already a 8:45, man. Still no one in the room here. Usually Tuesdays are not this bad. If I'd even thought it was going to be this bad, I probably just would have ended up saying, I got to take it off or whatever. But like I said, Tuesdays are usually, you know, like I said, not great days, but, you know, usually manage to get a few boxes out tonight at least. Come on, guys. Where the hell is everybody at tonight? Yeah, I don't know if he's going to make it. I thought they said once you test positive, yeah, that it's like mandatory. You got to sit a number of days. I could be wrong about that, but
Tired of hidden rental car fees?
I'm not dealing with this.
Skip the paperwork and book.
sorry, guys. Yeah, it says both guys were placed on injured reserve, so I'm pretty sure that means they're going to miss the game. See, Darnold's going to be out several weeks. Would be crazy, but Cam is out there. After all this time, would be nuts to see Cam come back there. I mean, would he really, could he really do any worse than Arnold was doing? I mean, Arnold played good the first couple of weeks. Looked like he was going to get a new life there, and then the next 3 weeks was awful. I mean, I really can't think of any other great QBs that are out there that, keep you in contention, maybe. Yeah, well, maybe they fixed it or something. I don't know, because like I said, it was just crazy where every week. See, and I actually think this week I play Adam in both leagues, so might have fixed it for you. I don't think it fixed it for me. But I think I play Adam in both leagues this week. Yep, I sure do. I play Adam in both leagues. Yep. So I play Moose. Yeah, in both leagues. They call me Moosey, and then the Straight Cash Homie team. Yeah, I mean, see the news tomorrow on it or whatever, but like I said, I just saw that they said they put them both on IR, Felton and Chubb. I don't know if that's like a special COVID IR or something, but let me see what the hell Roto World says. Well, it's now NBC or whatever. And now it's Sports Edge. What is going on? That's all player news. Yeah, Sam Donald is expected to miss several weeks with a fractured scapula. Wow, man. They're saying Gronk may still not make it back this week, man. It says Chubb, who was vaccinated against COVID-19, will need to get 2 negative tests 24 hours apart. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, seeing different reports on NFL.com said they were put on IR, though. Come on, guys. Anybody want to help get us moving here? We're starting to get a few people finally hitting the room. Anybody want to help get us moving? We're trying to get a box or two out tonight. We need your help, though. Boy, Melo getting a bit of a resurgence there in LA, huh? With LeBron out, man. The friggin' old ass Carmelo been playing better than he has in friggin' 10 years, man. Yeah, I'm not sure where everybody's at, dog. I said Tuesdays usually aren't this slow. Tuesdays are usually actually one of the better days of the week, believe it or not. They said being late and everything, I probably would have just taken it off normal days, but it being a Tuesday, I was like, well, we'll probably get at least a box or two out. So I jumped on. Yeah, man, but Melo, like I said, he's friggin' outscoring Westbrook. I mean, it's like I said, man, he's finding a whole new second burst of energy and reverting, getting back to his youth playing there, man. See, he looked better than he has in 10 friggin' years. I don't know, man. They just, every day I read a different report. One, they say they think he's going to play in week 10, and then I just saw something that said they gotta take it slow with them and stuff. Where Bruce Arians says, that the injury, they got to take it easy on him and this shit. And I'm just like, what the hell, man? They probably just should have put him on IR, man. I mean, he's missed 3 games. They could have already brought him back from IR. I saw Jokic or whatever the hell his name is got suspended for his hard foul. Yeah, it says, speaking Tuesday, Buccaneers coach Bruce Arians said we still have to worry a little bit about T.E. Gronk. It says Gronk now appears unlikely to play in Week 10. Yeah, so earlier in the week they were saying he was going to be a go. Now it says, he's unlikely to play in Week 10. I guess they're saying he's dealing with back spasms on top of the ribs, so. Yeah, see, Gronk appears unlikely to play in Week 10. Yeah, due to rib and then back injury or back spasms. The shit, man. This sort of surprises me a little bit. I mean, the Bears just released him yesterday or the day before. I mean, if the Bears don't want him, what the hell is Tampa Bay going to do with him? Yeah, so if I'm Aaron Rodgers again, I got to be pretty pissed off, man. Everybody acting like he did something wrong by not getting vaccinated, but yet right here, Nick Chubb, who is vaccinated against COVID-19. So if he's vaccinated, what's the difference? Okay, guys who are vaccinated are catching it just as much as guys without. But yet every day they vilified fucking, Rodgers like he did something wrong. And it's just like, dude, man. Hate to say it, media in this fucking country is becoming criminal. Media used to help protect us from criminals. Now they've actually become the criminals. And I do gotta say, I really do hope they send all Hillary's cronies to fucking jail there. It's about fucking time. FBI seems to be really pissed about that whole situation. Is Twitch working for you, Ragtag? It's not working for me anymore. I wonder if they dubbed me off for some reason there. I think this is live now, but nothing showing on the screen. My chat showing, but no vid or nothing. Try refreshing again, I guess. Alright, there it goes. Never mind, it loaded for me. Yeah, chat was fine. My video wouldn't load though. Wow, is this just going to be one of those crazy Tuesdays here, guys? I guess so. I mean, our roster is just not building. Nobody's even chiming in a little bit here. Come on, folks. We'll hold on a little while more, but we got to get some drops going, guys, or we are going to end up calling her a very early night here. Come on, guys. Does anybody want to help get this thing moving for us? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's like the service thing. I'm telling you, man. I'm not exaggerating. I mean, like I said, Comcast, both TV and friggin' internet were out for, like I said, it was a good 7 or 8 hours before I had left. And, according to what I read, it must have came on, like, right when I was leaving or something. But it says it was out in 6 states. I wonder if they're still not having some issues here. Come on, folks. Is anybody out there, guys? How you doing, Kyle? I'm not sure about college basketball, yeah. Yeah, we're just holding out, trying to get something going here tonight, Kyle. I don't know what's going on, but guys have just not hit the room tonight, man. Said normally Tuesdays are not that bad of days, but unfortunately we have not gotten anything going tonight here yet. I mean, you're the first person even chiming in there on YouTube. Yeah, it's crazy slow here. This is insane. Again, Kareem Abdul rips dumb jock Aaron Rodgers, you know, and it's like they're tearing him apart like none of these other fucking, football players are coming down with COVID. You know, it's give me a break, man. I said I'm not a huge Aaron Rodgers fan, but I mean the way the media is portraying him right now, and then again leaving out the fact that that 10 or 20 players a week are fucking testing positive right now. That's just stupid. Come on, folks. We got to get something moving here, man. We've been on for almost 90 minutes. I've had one drop in 90 minutes, guys. I don't know where everybody's at. Come on, guys, trying to get something broke here tonight. Yeah, it just makes no damn sense. I said I'm not a Rodgers fan, and he sticks his foot in his mouth a lot, but yep, absolutely, Kyle. Thank you. Hopefully, some people start hitting the down room here. We can manage to get out a box or two tonight. We're trying to hold out. How you doing, Matt? Yeah, like I said, the guys all the way down in the 10th are still not out of it, man. I'm telling you, guys are only 1 or 2 games away from each other in League One there. So pretty much everybody down the slot 10 there is still in the league, still in the playoff hunt, man. They finally moved up a couple slots in League 2 there, barely in the 6th spot right now. But pretty much same thing, all the way down the slot 10 there, man, all still in the hunt. So pretty much 10 out of the 12 teams in both leagues, all still in the hunt for a playoff spot. So nobody should be giving up yet this year, man. I mean, like I said, everybody's still in it pretty much. I hate to say it, even Hark in spot 10 at 3 and 6 is still in it, man. If he could get it dialed in and start picking up some wins there, he could still technically even win in both leagues. So, like I said, it ain't bad, man. I mean, it's a pretty competitive league when 10 out of the 12 are all still in the hunt for playoffs. Why, you mean because of the allegations or whatever? If I'm not mistaken, like I said, there's a lot of questions around that whole allegation thing. He actually filed a claim saying he was the one abused before she did, so, you know, we got to see what goes on there. He was accused of, he was accused of abuse and stuff like that by his girlfriend, but, telling you, I think he actually filed a case first, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you see here, it says, you know, Delvin Cook has been the victim of domestic violence and, or domestic abuse and extortion. All right, you know, so it looks like what happened, she filed, like, right after or something like that. So I hate to say it, that's going to have to be a he said, she said thing. I don't think anything's going to happen until that gets settled. I mean, I don't even think the league would dare suspend him. Yeah, see, I don't think they will, man, because again, he's, you know, he filed first, if I'm not mistaken. You know, I didn't read that here, but I read that somewhere else that he was the one who actually filed first or whatever. So I don't think they're going to be able to do anything. You know, with him accusing her back, I don't think they can technically do anything until it gets, you know, until it goes to court or something else happens. Because they're sure not going to suspend him and then find out that, you know, if his case goes, like, you know, for him, then he could turn around and sue the NFL as well and just say, hey, you know. I hate to say it, even the Vikings could turn around and sue the NFL if they sit him for no reason. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a mess, but, you know, again, yeah, I really don't think a lot's going to happen this season on it. There's really nothing they can do but sit and wait. You know, and I've been saying all damn year, man, that whole Watson situation just freaks me out. I don't understand any of it. Come on, guys. Any other drops, folks? I am trying to hold out. Well, in the Watson situation, I can understand it. You know, I mean, there is a lot of women accusing him, and but what I don't understand is just the fact that it's taken so long. For one, the fact that there's been no charges. I mean, a lot of the lawsuits have already been dropped or thrown out. That's just what bothers me about the Watson situation. I can understand them sitting them to a degree. Well, at least at first I could understand. At this point, it's, I'm telling you, it just seems so weird that, law enforcement, hasn't stepped in, to arrest them or any charges or anything. Yeah, that to me is what's the mess, man. It's like, no, man, I was just talking about that earlier. I hate to say it, but yep, they tried to force, I guess, when I was late getting on tonight, and that was sort of the reason I was late getting on was we had to take my mom in, and I was coughing and everything. So they insisted I take a test, so I took the test, and then after the test, they're like, well, we're just going to vax you, and I'm like, the fuck you are. And then it was like, they didn't like, they like, were like trying to keep me there and shit like that. And I'm just like, you're not fucking giving me the shot. Fuck you. And, I mean, it literally got to the point to where I said, you in about 5 minutes, you're going to have to call security because I'm going to start fucking punching people. And then that's when they finally said, all right, let them fucking go. And I'm just like, this is fucking bullshit, man. They're letting me letting them test me was no big deal. Sort of eased my mind a little bit as a matter. effect, so I didn't mind getting tested. You know, them trying to fucking tell me that, well, we're just, you know, they come into the room, they got everything ready and shit, and I'm like, dude, the fuck away from me, you know? Yeah, I'm just allergic to almost all antibiotics, and they can't assure me that I'm gonna be okay. So if it's not gonna prevent me from catching it, it's not gonna prevent me from spreading it. I'm just not willing to take that risk. Then you know what I mean? It's like, you know, I've literally gone to get it 2 other times, and you know, both times, you know, the doctor was just like, I don't know what to tell you. You know, it's the guy's like, you know, you're allergic to everything. You know, and you know, we don't necessarily know what's even in all these fucking things. So it's like, you know, they're like, I can't tell you if you're gonna have a bad reaction or not. You know, so even the doctors who I went to that knew my history and everything were just like, you know, I can't recommend giving it to you, you know? And I was like, well, if you're not recommending it, then I'm not fucking taking it. All right? It's so, yeah, I mean, if the doctors could say, okay, well, that you're not allergic to it, then I do it. But they can't tell me that. It's so at this point, I sort of have no choice but to write it out. Like I said, if it, you know, if it was a vaccine and it kept me from getting it, I'd take it. But it doesn't keep you from getting it. So what's the fucking point? Why am I gonna flip a coin and, you know? You know, I mean, even when I had my teeth done a couple years ago, you know, they put me on those meds, you know, and I ended up damaging my fucking, you know, my heart and my fucking kidneys. Okay, and it's just like, I mean, when they realized that I was on that shit for a week and I was allergic, I mean, literally the doctor like did one of those like face squinches where he like literally put his hands up to his eyes instead of rubbing his eyes, going, "You were really on this stuff for a week, having allergic reactions." I mean, just his reaction alone scared the shit out of me. I was just like, "Oh my god, what did I do?" You know, I mean, literally, I was on air that whole week going, I'm either going to have a heart attack or I'm going to have an anxiety attack. I'm like, I don't know which, you know, but I literally was saying that on air. I'm going, I am either going to have a fucking heart attack or I'm going to have a massive panic attack any minute, guys. I kept warning guys for like a week straight, and then it finally hit me that I was having an allergic reaction, that it was neither. You know, and then I go to the doctor, and the guy was just like, he's just like, oh my god, you've been on this a week, you know? And he was just, I mean, like I said, all right, Matt, you have a good one. Yeah, he was just like, I can't fucking believe you were taking this a week. I mean, they made me do so many tests after that. You know, they literally like, you know, did testing everything, kidneys, lungs, heart. They were pretty convinced that I had fucked myself up bad, you know. So, and you know, I'm just like, if that's just from a regular fucking, you know, from a regular everyday antibiotic, what's going to happen when I take the shot? You know, Well, come on, folks. We got to get some drops going here. We have been on 2 hours, and we are not really filling up here. We got to get something rolling, guys. We need some drops in the next 10 or 15 minutes, or we are calling her a night here, folks. See if we can get some drops going. I am trying to hold out, guys, but we are just not getting people hitting the room here tonight. Wow, maybe Dalvin is in some bad shit here. Maybe he filed just to be an asshole there. I'm seeing, I just saw an article that posted some text messages and pictures of her. I didn't see those before, and now, yeah, now I'm. Yeah, so I don't know. The first thing I read, made it sound like, yeah, like she was an extortionist and shit. Now, like I said, that don't look, that ain't boding well there. They say that that's because she broke into his apartment and tried to attack him, and he was, he defended himself or some shit, but I don't know. Well, guys, anybody want to help get us moving here? We are trying to hold out, but I gotta start getting some drops, guys, or we are gonna call her in a few minutes here. We gotta get some drops rolling, guys. We were half full when we got on. No one's dropping at all here, though. Wow, guys. Well, I don't know, guys. We are trying to hold out. This is insane. I don't know where the hell everybody's at. I mean, hardly anybody even came by and chimed in tonight. And we got a long way to go, guys. I think we're going to call her a very early night here. I really don't want to, but I'm actually losing more than we're gaining. We got nobody dropping, hardly anybody around there. So again, guys, we are doing an absolute last call here, folks. Anybody want to get us moving here? We'll stay on if we can get a couple drops. If not, guys, we'll take another shot at it tomorrow. Yeah, I don't get it, man. This is a brutal night, man. I mean, it's even one thing to get one box out a night or even have a zero night, but we usually have at least some guys chiming in and talking or something. Nobody's even talking tonight here, guys. Sitting here jabbing her into myself for 2 hours, trying to fill 2 hours worth of content. No one chiming in at all. Come on, guys. We have 11 left in the filler. If we don't get drops in the next literally couple minutes, guys, I am calling her a night. I'm trying to hold out. Praying a couple late-nighters hit the room. But we got to get some drops here, folks. We've been on for over 2 hours now. We've had one drop in 2 hours. Come on, guys. The numbers are starting to increase there a little bit all of a sudden. See if we can get a box out. Like to get a box out, at least pay for the night. Come on, guys. Any takers? Well, really don't know what to make of this, guys. A little freaked out. Like I said, Tuesdays are usually better days. I have a zero night freaking me out a little bit here. What you doing? What you doing? You're a good boy, yes you is. Yes, you. Yes, I hear you. No, don't scratch me. Alright, guys, I guess we're calling her a very early night here. We are trying to hold out, but like I said, just for whatever reason, guys, people are not around today. So I think we're going to call her a night here, folks. Thanks to those who did hang around and listen to me babble for 2 hours, but for whatever reason, guys just did not show tonight. I'm very sorry to everybody on the board. I did hope to get this broke tonight. Really assumed with that many on the board, we'd close this out no problem tonight. So, alright everybody, I guess we'll see you all tomorrow, folks. 8 p.m. Central. I will get the early lines up early. Like I said, tonight I just got wrapped up with some bullshit. So I will get the early lines up tomorrow for you, everything. But does not look like we're going to get anything going here tonight, unfortunately, folks. So I think we're going to call her. Really do appreciate y'all. If you do need me, hit me over on Facebook. If not, we'll see you tomorrow, guys. And enjoy your Hump Day Wednesday. And as always, folks, please be safe out